Okay, so we're diving deep today, right into a motivational speech. And this one's from Motiversity on YouTube. You know those guys?
I do, yeah.
It's called Best Short Motivational Speech Video, 24 hours, 1 minute motivation, hashtag, a very snappy title. And, this is something we've all heard a million times.
Right, right.
But I think it's worth a deep dive because of how this guy presents it. Like, it's not about some magic secret. It's
Yeah.
about time, successful people, and how they structure their time.
Yeah, and that's exactly what this speech nails down, that connection between success and how you use your 24 hours.
It's funny, though, isn't it? Like, we all get the same 24, right?
You do. It's the one thing that's completely universal no matter who you are.
Yeah, and the speaker, he uses this example of Oprah, right?
Mhm.
Like Oprah Winfrey compared to someone who's, I don't know, broke and struggling.
Yeah, it's a good comparison because it shows that time, it's not about having more of it, it's about what you do with it.
Totally, and it's something we all know, but it's easy to forget. I mean, this guy, the speaker, he says he dropped out of high school.
Really? Didn't know that about him.
Yeah, and then get this, he sold like 6,000 books in less than 6 months.
Wow, that's impressive.
Right. So clearly he's doing something right with his time, but he doesn't really go into how he did it.
Yeah, I wish he'd given us a peek behind the curtain, Like, what did his daily schedule look like? Did he have some strict routine?
I know, right?
Hmm.
Like, did he plan every minute? What tools did he use? I mean, those are the details that would make it real.
Absolutely, because it's one thing to say focus your time, but it's another to actually show people how W to do that.
And then there's this part, it's like a challenge he throws out. He says something like, give me your daily schedule and I can predict your future.
Ooh, that's a bold statement. Do you think there's any truth to that?
I don't know. It sounds a bit like, fortune telling or something.
Yeah, but I think the point he's making is that our habits, they have a huge impact on where we end up,
Oh,
right?
I see what you mean. So, like, if you're spending most of your day scrolling on your phone, chances are you're not going to, like, launch a successful business.
Yeah. Exactly. It's about understanding the cumulative effect of all the little things we do every day.
So it's not about predicting the future. It's more like being aware of the choices we're making every day and how they add up.
Right. And I think that's a really powerful message because it puts the responsibility on us? We have the power to shape our own future by making conscious choices about how we spend our time.
So it all comes down to self-awareness and planning, like actually taking the time to think about how we're spending each hour of the day.
I think so, yeah. And that's something everyone can do, right? It's not about having some special talent or being born into the right family.
Yeah, it's about making the most of the time we have, all 24 hours of it.
Absolutely. So here's a question for you, listening out there. What does your 24-hour schedule say about your future? Take a minute to think about it. Really analyze how you're spending your time.
Yeah, are you investing it in things that matter? Are there things you could be doing differently? Could you be more efficient? What can you change to create the future you want?
It's worth considering, isn't it? Because we all have that same 24 hours. It's what we do with it that makes all the difference.
That's it for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.